EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Tagovailoa. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA! Kyron Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard lines. Negative there of 4 yards. Rams will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. We'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. Now he's loose at the 40. Christian Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
This defense for the Chiefs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Now they'll send Kupp in motion right.
Watson, Oscar.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Fielded at the 33. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. He goes 67 yards on the punt return, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Able to power through. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. On 2nd down, Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Four receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Ethan Evans now.
Ethan Evans in formation for the Rams.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Powers through. And he's loose again. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
35 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Steps away.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Tua to try again on 2nd down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Rams, first down.
Solo left Zion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And finally taken down at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Finding Williams on the check down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey! Turbo one, high.
Tua going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Tua sets up to pass it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is indeed good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 23, here's the second down and 9.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And that one complete downfield to Kupp.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. And now an audible here into something else.
At the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
Hey. Solo left Zion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Going for the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Rams. Russell Gage, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete Make him feel good about himself and continue to run your offense.
Now Mahomes. That's caught. It's Flowers. Oh, nice move. A big play there for KC. 54 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Attack, attack!
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Rams 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
A give to Williams, running right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready? Hey, number one, number one. Hey.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go.
Tua now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now here's Mahomes.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing left side, it's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! A great play there. 76 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Chiefs 49, Rams 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
21G, 21G.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 6.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
17 yards. It's 4th down.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Finds his receiver, Watson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side. The ball comes out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Yellow.
Pass incomplete.
That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Here's Tua.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Ice jab. Talk about you, ice jab. Out.
They try the left side here with Williams.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The 2 is going to change things up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
Ice
8.
jab. Snap. Out.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Connor, whoa. Hey.
On play action, here's Tua. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Turbo two. Solo left Zion. Hey. Turbo 1, Hines. Let's go. Push him back.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field this time. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
So after a run like that, I would guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion, solo left Zion. 20, TX.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Rams first down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th and 10.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
All right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Williams running left. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua
from 13 yards out.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
106 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
McPherson now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Go ahead.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Watson, Oscar.
They begin the drive with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Kirby Joseph there to drop him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready.
This a 2nd and 8.
Scat. Get in.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first